Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Alright, today is gonna be something really different. I'm going to clean up the fridge and make the garden, the plants and the earth happy. And what am I talking about? We're gonna compost some remaining of old foods, old stuff. For example, we're gonna use banana peels. I'm gonna store this banana in the freezer since you already got to a point where nobody really likes it. I'm gonna peel it, use the banana and freeze it for smoothies and banana breads when I collect enough. And we're gonna use the peel, blend it. These are good. Then we also going to pick up this watermelon and lemon from the garbage. Yeah, I know, right? Who put it there? They already know that that's not good in my house. We should collect those. I'm gonna blend those too. What else we have here? We have eggshell, amazing. The plants, the earth, everybody loves their the protein from the eggshell is amazing. Here I have some bread. Here are the starches that also the plants loves it on the ground, the earth. Here I have coffee grinds. That's a different mixture. Here is for my coffee machine. I collect bunch of it. I have this automatic coffee machine, and every week or so I collect this bunch of, and I blend that separated. And also I'm gonna blend separated. I have beans in here that my family is becoming really picky. Beans, no meat, okay, just the beans. And those earthy seasonings in there are just fine as well. Here I have rice. Yes, rice and vegetables. Again, you see some onions there. These things taste amazing, but my family is too spoiled. Anything more than 2 days they don't eat it. So that's another blend. This is another blend. So what happened here? These are good starches, proteins from the rice, pasta, water. When you clean the rice as well, when you wash the rice, also use the starch water for the plants. But this right here is gonna feed tons of plants. I'm gonna dilute really good, and we're going around the yard. You're gonna see me doing it in a minute, but first I'll show you, and I talking about in general. The beans, again, bunch of starch and proteins and all that good stuff that the nature love. Basically the idea, the concept is whatever comes out of the ground can go back in the ground, okay? I know, not the eggshell, this did not come out the ground, but you know what I'm saying. Anything, as long as you don't put meat in there, is all good. And now let me put this phone down, and you're gonna see me doing this process. The camera. So I do my blender and I collect all the good stuff I've been telling you. The lemon, all these watermelon peels, okay, and if this was on the bottom of the garbage, I wouldn't go dig it in, just so you know, all right? It was just on the top, nice and clean. So I'm gonna focus on these peels and things for now. I can also put a banana peel with these. Here, for example, I pull out the fridge. I have frozen grapes, for example, things that were going, you know, that's another tip, that when your fruits get to a point where you're not sure if you want to eat them anymore, just froze them and keep them for smoothies. Here I have the other bananas, but I need to start another bag. This is too tight. So when I collect enough, I'm just use them for maybe banana bread or use them for smoothies in the morning, like I said. With all those frozen vegetables, you might not even need to put the ice in it if you have enough frozen fruits, I'm sorry. So here's another bag I started the other day, frozen bananas. This is what I'm doing. So basically just take your peel and throw it in your blender. Throw it in a blender. because it's really soft at this point and nobody really likes it like that. So frozen babies, put them back in a freezer, and let's move around with the blender. What else can we put inside here? Yeah, like I said, let's put an eggshell. If I'll have more eggshell, I'll do maybe a separate blend, okay? And yeah, maybe this old bread, I can blend it with the rice here because it's the same starch idea. You got it, right? So let's do a blend right here really quick with all this. And you can also put in here a bunch of different things, you know, potato peels, onions peels, any spoiled vegetables that you have, anything. Again, what comes out of the ground goes back in the ground. And of course you need to put some water in here. Just put a good amount of water, give it a good blend, because we're gonna actually dilute this really good in about 15 gallons of water, even more. Let's see what we get out of this. If it's a really thick consistency, I'm gonna use this for 2 buckets. So I got it here, and I'm going to turn this on and just use this for like I'm making a smoothie, right? Or whatever. I just leave it on for about 15 minutes to blend it really, really well. Sorry about the noise. Because I'm talking, I didn't realize I should actually put them smaller as well. But normally this blender is magical, you all know that. And I'm not advertising the blender at all. As a matter of fact, I have to clean the blender, but because of the banana peels, it tend to get darker, so I apologize about that. I need to make another video how to clean the blender. There we go again. Alright, so there we have it. There is my beautiful concoction. Look just like a smoothie, right? Anyways, so now let me show you what I do. The next step, I'm gonna take this outside. Let's go. And there we are. Bucket. This is for things that I cannot reach, like my orchids and stuff. But so you know, Italy, made in Italy. Okay, 18 liters. Stained and all that. So this is my garden bucket. So what I do, I again shake this really well, and sometimes I put the whole thing if it's enough, or if it's too much, I divide this in 2. In this case, it's just about right for this bucket, and I fill this with water. Fill that with water all the way to the top. Fill up, and then I go around the garden, one by one, plant by plant, and all my plants are like magical. They are beautiful. They grow really nice. Oh, sorry. Really nice. Everything grows really, really well with my concoctions. So now I just take this. I'll just take the water and just go around, like I said, around my yard. And I'll try to see how I do this with one hand, so I don't. Oh, okay. I'll show you. I'll try. Okay. The bucket is coming to an end. So here's my bougainvillea, for example. So I take these and just put some in there. It's hard with one hand. Anyways, because it's raining right now. Alright, one hand doesn't really help, but you know, it helps, especially the rainwater is really good. Ooh, sorry. So yeah, that's what I do. I just, yeah. Unfortunately, my bougainvillea flowers are kind of out. I wanted to show them to you. And I just go around with different plants, but these things are growing like crazy. Everything I planted 6 months ago now is like 30 feet. That thing right there, bougainvillea right here. So yeah, I just go around and do this to all of them. Sorry, I can't get to this right now. You got it, you got the idea. Just drop some here. And yeah, sometimes I give them starches, sometimes I give them protein from eggs. Depend, right? This is needed some TLC here. And yeah, that's what I do. My Christmas tree grows really well right here. And then I don't know if you can see, but the eggshell, hold on, here's my rosemary. I want to show you the eggshell, how it sets on the bottom. You see all that white stuff right there? That's the eggshell. So you have to constantly move it around when you pour it. And that's what's up, people. That's what's up. My plants are loving it. So now I'm going to the house and do the rice and then the beans. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take that stuff in the backyard. So every other day I do those things randomly. Here we are back in a house. Sometimes I come around and I put some, you can see the white stuff on top here is the eggshell. I go around and put some of in my house plants as well. And they loving. This thing was half of the size about a month ago. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's my little secret. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this video on little tips and tricks. And if you do so, please consider subscribing and stay tuned for exciting projects, random stuff like this or DIY, random stuff, do it yourself, all kind of hands-on, do it all. Here's one. I'm propagating this photo plant, and if you want, let me show you. I'm gonna move on to the rice concoction. You're probably really curious about that. Yeah, there you go. So here's my blender. This is a lot of rice, right? So I'm gonna make 2 buckets out of that. Again, guys, don't put meat in there, absolutely no. Whatever comes out the ground, okay? Only. Really good rice. My plants are gonna love them. Yeah, watch when the beans are gonna go there. And should I put this bread with the rice or with the beans? All right, let's just put it here. And then again, I'm gonna do the coffee grinds separate. That's a completely different neutralizing, if you know what I mean. It's like an acidic. That's like a acidic, very acidic nutrients that certain plants love it, like bougainvillea and my royal poinciana that you see out there by the grill that I recently, I'm gonna do another video. But anyway, let's just let's blend this rice right now. Let me put water almost to the top. And there we are. So guys, personally I don't like to throw anything, hopefully that's a good thing. As you can see, if everybody will do a little something like that, we can live on this planet a little longer, or at least make the planet have a longer life, right? So let's go. All right, there she is. Let's see what that looks like. You know, it's always exciting when I do this, because every single one is different. Every single one. All right, there she is. Looks like a milky, really thick concoction here. And if you want to see me how I do this, let me take the bucket in the backyard and we're gonna go there. There we are. Let's go outside. Got my bucket waiting for me. Now we're gonna do the backyard. And by the way, this is the month of June, so every plant is happy. And let me see what we're gonna do. All right, let's go here to the water hole because we need to dilute it really well. We're gonna do 2 buckets out of that concoction. All right, you didn't see that, right? And I'm gonna divide this in 2 approximately. There, done. And look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. It looks like milk, right? So you can dilute it as much as you want. Definitely don't put it too thick because you don't want to attract no random animals. I don't know, you know what I mean. Okay, so it kind of smells like starchy rice water. That's what I put in it. So right now, let's go again show you a little bit where I put this. So with this one, I'm gonna take it, where? Let me take it to my favorite tree, which I'm really babysitting right now. It's this one. So I planted this tree. This is my favorite tree. Let me put this down. All right, so I planted this tree about a year and a half ago, and I believe it was just 6 months sitting at the nursery in a pot waiting for me to pick it up, and it was very, very, very small. It was a baby tree, and everybody said that Royal Poinciana is gonna take about 7 years to see flowers. But look guys, that's not true. This is the first month I'm seeing flowers, the first summer, and I'm super excited. And yeah, it's doing really well, and that's what I'm gonna put my first batch right now. Sorry about all that, I have to move the camera around so you can see better. I set the camera here so I can put my concoction. And talking about that tree right there is really magical. I don't know if you can see, but it's about 20 feet or more tall. I planted this about 6 months ago, and is almost taller than the one that I planted a year and a half ago. That thing right there, it was just about this much, just about 10 inches. I'm not even yeah, so anyways, let's put this water around. And, here's another beautiful bougainvillea. So again, this is a perfect timing because the ground is wet and it's going to absorb this water even better. And I like to save some of these for this poor little tree here that doesn't do too well in here. My other poinciana, Royal Poinciana, there he is, there she is, here, the blue stone. So this one is not doing too well because the location, I guess. I planted this about 6 months ago as well, but it was a lot bigger than the 10 inches I just showed you. So I'm just going around, stir the water. What else should we do this? Alright, let's put it here on my lemon tree as well. I have a lemon tree here, right here, in this bucket. And actually, as we speak, look at the flower of the fruit actually. See it? Sorry about the camera. There is the lemon that's gonna become. Anyway, this is doing really well. So what I did that I actually opened the bottom of the pot and I planted that directly on the dirt. So this way it's going to connect a lot faster, and I'm not going to have problem to have to transplant it later on. Here's some banana tree I planted, and the random stuff that came out. I have no idea what that is, but looks good. And yeah, this is it. This is my little garden. Ever since we've been here for over 18 years, I've been planting every single tree. I did it all myself with passion and love. So trust me, I've been experimenting myself. And then back in where I'm coming from, we never waste any food. So that's how I learned to just be conservative with things, and nothing wasted in my house. So if I cannot feed the animals with the leftover food, I at least feed the earth. So that's something I like to participate here with, maintaining the earth. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, share with your family, your friends, and whoever might be. And let's just stay in touch and see you in the next video. Ciao guys, you have a blessed day.